Alright, let's talk iQOO 12, a beast of a flagship smartphone, a price that can cause worry for the competing brands. But even a beast can have some quirks, right? I mean, tell me, when you think of flagship smartphone, do you care about wireless charging? Because this iQOO 12 right here does not have it, although it does have a 120 watt fast wired charging which works insanely well. Second, front camera. I mean, the hardware is killer. It has a killer main sensor, but it only supports at 1080p video recording. I mean, folks, you can give me your 2 cents on the situation right here. And while you decide and I keep my nitpicking aside, me and you can agree on one fact, that the price here of the iQOO 12 is so good that the competing brands are literally sweating it right now. Hello everyone, I'm here for Fiber by India Today and welcome to my review of the iQOO 12 5G in this gorgeous white colorway, aka the Legend colorway. And before I tell you the good and bad about this phone, consider hitting that red subscribe button for detailed tech videos and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. With that said, let's get started. So when it comes to the design and build, my first impressions, well, ever held a phone so smooth that it slides in your hand? Well, that's what the iQOO 12 feels like. I'm talking a shiny glass back and a shiny aluminum frame that screams premium, plus this white version I got does not even pick up fingerprints easily. I mean, it does, but they don't show up. Now there's this slightly raised camera module, but it's got this slick back and chrome design with 100x tele-lens etched on it. Looks pretty dang cool, right? Additionally, there's the iQOO logo, a cool fascination meets innovation phrase, and even the legendary BMW tricolor stripes. Oh, and did I mention that this phone here has IP64 rating for dust and water resistance? Basically, you can dunk this phone in water without panicking. Now moving on, at the bottom you've got your trusty USB Type-C port for charging and stuff, and the fingerprint sensor, lightning fast. Just wish it was a tad higher on the screen, you know, for easier reach. And overall, the iQOO 12 is a stunner both to look at and to hold. It is smooth, it is powerful, and it's got all the bells and whistles you need. So if you're looking for a phone that looks as good as it performs, well, this phone is your new bestie. Trust me, you'll be fascinated. Alright, let's now talk about the screen on the iQOO 12 5G. So this big boy rocks a fancy LTPO AMOLED panel that goes from ultra smooth 144Hz to super low 1Hz, saving battery like a champ. Think of it as a chameleon for your eyes, adapting to whatever you are doing. Now the resolution might not scream flagship at first glance, but trust me, the colors are so vivid and vibrant that it's like watching your movies and games come alive. Plus the screen gets ridiculously bright, even direct sunlight can't stop you from seeing every detail. And if you're a Netflix addict, fear not. It's certified for full HD playback with HDR, so movie nights under the covers are pure fire. Okay, here's the nitpicky part. The selfie camera cutout is a tad bigger than usual, but honestly, you barely notice it when you're glued to the screen, which you will be, trust me. Now let's talk sound. So no fancy Dolby Atmos certification on the iQOO 12, but the stereo speakers on this thing still pump out clean and full audio. Listen to this. Go to much hype and anticipation, but you know, once the dust settled in, it wouldn't be wrong to say that the reception of overall the iQOO 12 delivers a display and audio experience that is top notch, super smooth visuals, crazy bright colors, and speakers that rock. Basically everything you need to get lost in your digital world. On to the performance, the iQOO 12 packs a punch under its hood with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip. I am talking about lightning fast gaming, super smooth scrolling, and apps that open faster than you can say whoa. So first up, benchmarks. This beast scored a whopping 2.1 million on Antutu, topping the charts as far as I know. Geekbench scores are equally impressive, easily breaching the 6000 score mark in multi-core performance. Even in the 3D Mark Extreme stress test, the phone was able to manage a sustained at 25 FPS performance, something that I haven't yet seen on any Android flagship phone. But what about the real world performance? Well, I blasted BGMI on HD plus 60 FPS and Call of Duty Mobile on HD plus 120 FPS, and this phone did not even flinch. It's got a giant cooling system that keeps things chill, like quite literally in my testing even during intense gaming, the temperature barely breached the 40 degrees Celsius mark. And wait, there's more. There's also a Q1 dedicated chip for that enhanced gaming performance, ensuring minimal lag and battery drain. Plus, it's got all the bells and whistles gamers love, like motion control, gyroscope enhancement, and 4D game vibration. Basically, prepare to dominate. So how much power do you need? You can choose between 12GB or 16GB RAM options along with 256GB or 512GB storage. Sadly, there's no option for storage expansion, not that flagship phones have it these days. And the software, well, PunTouchOS 14 is smoother than ever with very less pre-installed apps, cooler animations, and new ways to customize your screen. Even when it comes to software updates, there are 3 years of Android OS upgrades and 4 years of security patch updates. Not bad, but 4 plus 5 would have been better. So overall, what I intend to say is the iQOO 12 is pure powerhouse perfection. It is fast, it is cool, it's got all the gamer goodies, and the software isn't bad either. So if you want a phone that can handle everything that you can throw at it, well, this phone is your champion. But what about the endurance? The iQOO 12 packs a 5000 mAh battery that more or less keeps you juiced up all day no matter what you throw at it. Long sessions of gaming, video streaming, social media marathons, this phone can handle it. I put it to the test with BGMI, YouTube, browsing, Instagram, you name it, and you know what? Starting my day at 10 AM, the phone still had about 25% battery left at around 8 PM. Now in terms of numbers, an hour of intense gaming drained about 17% battery, while an hour of YouTube video streaming drained about 7% battery. Additionally, the 120 watt fast charging is as good as last year's iQOO 11. It takes about 25 minutes to fully charge the phone from 0 to 100%. And guess what? The 120 watt Type-C to Type-C charger is included inside the box. Take cues, Apple and Samsung. The iQOO 11 packs a 50 megapixel primary rear camera paired with a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and a 64 megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom and 10x lossless zoom. The front is graced by 16 megapixel selfie snapper. Now this camera packs a punch, capturing clear, crisp shots across a variety of lighting conditions. Think vibrant colors, sharp details, and dynamic range that pops. Even shadows look good for the most part. Now, some folks might find the photos to be a tad over-processed, but personally, I like the results. The main camera takes 12.5 MP shots by default. Even the ultra-wide angle camera takes default shots at 12.5 megapixels, and you can expect to see decent results out of it with minimal distortion around the edges. The telephoto lens is the real star here. The 3x zoom outputs crisp results, but even the 10x lossless zoom shots have an excellent amount of detail and clarity. Granted, you have taken shots in good lighting. As for the photos taken in the dark, the iQOO 12 can hold it pretty dang well. Of course, night mode kicks in automatically in shots, boosting brightness and balancing colors without going overboard with the smoothing. Noise is also kept at a bare minimum, like forget bare minimum, you just don't see it. Finally, selfies, sharp and clear, no complaints at all. Portrait shots also look amazing. Subject pops, background blurs, edge detection is on point. So still photography on the iQOO 12 is quite nice, but what about the videography? Well, this is the kind of video that you get on the iQOO 12. This is 4K 60 FPS video recording on the iQOO 12. This is the max this phone can shoot, and this is the kind of quality that you get. What do you think about the audio? How do you find the colors? I think so the iQOO 12 does a very good job when it comes to HDR. Videography, you must, actually I'll tell Imam to just show around so you can see how well the phone exposes the subject and how well it separates me from the background, and an aeroplane is right there in the background. How does my audio sound? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. And next up is the selfie video. And yes, this is the selfie video recording shot on the iQOO 12, 1080p 30 FPS. Quality I would say is good, but my only complaint that has been like from forever on iQOO phones, and for that matter Vivo phones also, that why not 4K video recording on the front? I just want 4K recording for the bragging rights. I am not sure how many people actually use 4K recording from the front. I use it. So I think so for the options sake, 4K recording should have been present on the front camera of the iQOO 12. But rest assured, 1080p 30 FPS, decent quality, no problems whatsoever. And yeah, this is the kind of quality that you get. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And next up is the verdict. Alright, verdict time. Did the iQOO 12 blow me away? You bet it did. I mean, this phone crushes it big time in every way. And right now, I'm going to bring back the price in the equation. So with bank offers and discounts, the 12GB plus 256GB variant of this phone is available for just 49,999 rupees, which is about 50,000 rupees, guys. And we are talking about a flagship here, mind you. So final thoughts. Well guys, do you remember the iQOO 11 5G? Well, this phone is its big brother on steroids. So the design here is pure class, the screen is gorgeous and the cameras are solid. I really wish there was 4K recording at the front and this phone would have been an easy 9 on 10. Otherwise, software is smoother and cleaner than ever. The battery life is good, fast charging is there. Again, looking at the price, wireless charging I think can be excused. So who exactly is this phone for? Well, undoubtedly it is for the gamers, the video streamers, the power users who crave the best. It is for anyone who wants a phone that looks amazing, works flawlessly and takes your photos and videos to the next level. All for a price that does not burn a hole in your pocket. Fiber rates the iQOO 12 5G a solid 8.5 on 10. Rest you guys let me know your thoughts about this phone in the comments below. And as always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Fiber. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.